Hello, and welcome to the chat. My name is Yoyomaster Zach, and I just bought a car. I know what you're thinking. Wow, how could someone who spends all their time playing with yo-yos get a car? And the answer is, I don't know. I just found a car for a good deal, I get the car. And it's actually a nice car, which is crazy. Okay, got the coolest sound system ever heard in a car. The ceiling can come off for some reason. It's a convertible. Like, come on. How am I supposed to not like the car? So, yeah, got the car. I'm super happy now. Now the only thing which I need to see is more people in the chat, Then today will be like the perfect day. Yeah. So how's everyone's day going? My day's going good, It's a good day whenever you have fun with the cars stuff. You're almost always first, I think, because you're the only person that cares about being first or something. Now, I think that most people don't just click on the notification. I think Ocean might have gone back to school or is about to, and so it needs to have a sleep schedule. Oh, wait. That would have been cool if I landed it. Wait, how'd that work? Huh? I'm bad. Can't figure it out. No, I'm not bad. I'm just, I haven't yo-yoed much today because I was too busy looking cool in my car. Yeah. 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 I don't know. I got, so whenever the person sold me the car, whoever sold it to the repair shop, they forgot to take out their blues CD, okay? So then I got to hear the JBL sound system. Oh, it sounds so good. It sounds so good. How's today? Did a bunch of skating. Good. So, how much did it cost? Is it bad for me to talk about how much it cost? I don't know. I feel like there's a social stigma around saying how much things cost. I don't know. But I got negotiated down from $4,000 to $4,500 to $4,000. Okay, there's some fixes that need to be done. There's some fixes that need to be done, but it's overall kind of fine. Yeah, so I spent $8 billion on it. No, I'm joking. I don't have that kind of money. I don't know. It's apparently people like this car a lot because it's very reliable. It's almost got 200,000 miles. But, it's still, I've heard these cars go on forever, okay? And it's been repaired recently. I need to go get the timing belt fixed soon-ish. But I can go for a couple thousand more miles before I need to get the timing belt done. Just small stuff like that. So yeah, I spent my money, and then we got the car, That's how we do it. That's what we do. And so now, I need to figure out what I'm doing. First of all, I don't have a license plate yet. Which, is a slight problem. I need to get a license plate, okay? That's what we need to do. The question is, do I spend the extra money for a custom license plate, okay? I can either get a normal license plate, or I can have one that says Penguin Yo-Yo Gang. Okay? I don't know I need to figure out what the rules are. There's a maximum character count. I don't know what it is. Man, that's so fun of a trick. Almost as fun as it is to spam penguins in the chat. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, remember, we got penguin friends over there that love to see penguin emojis. Yeah. So, I'm currently looking, so I own some albums. And so I don't want to have to buy CDs for them, and so I'm pretty sure I can legally burn them because I already own the songs. I don't own a license to them, but I own a use to them, so I can probably burn them onto CDs. And so my favorite album ever is The Fall by Tommy Prophet and Sam Tinez. And I want to get that on CD so that I can play it whenever I want. But I've been looking, and so apparently my car supports MP3, which is good. That means I can get about 100 to 150 songs, okay? I don't know enough songs for that to be worth it, okay? Because, like, how many songs do I really listen to that often? I really want it to be, like, whenever I'm in a car, I don't spend that much time listening to just songs. I tend to listen to, like, albums, because I like how the album works. You know, you got, like, a song, and then another song, but the songs come together to tell a story, okay? And so I tend to do that a lot. Penguin noises. We'll get some penguin noises onto the burn CD, don't worry. Like, that's what I kind of do. And so I want to get The Fall, because The Fall doesn't, like, The Fall has, like, a weirdly low amount of songs that I really, really, really like. I really like a lot of the songs, but, like, if we're talking about top tier A, S plus songs, it doesn't have that many. But whenever you put the whole album together, it's so good. Okay, you play it back to front, front to back, super good, okay? There's other albums that just don't function that way. Like, I like the new NF Fear EP. It's great and everything, but, like, there's only 2 songs in the story, okay? It just doesn't feel the same. It doesn't quite feel the same. Hope feels is like perfect. Hope by NF, perfect album, okay? It's not perfect songs, but like album-wise, it tells a cohesive story. Okay? And so now that I got a car, I need to figure out what albums I'm getting, okay? That's the plan. I'm gonna put it all into one CD. I realized I know someone that has a CD burner thing, and so I'll probably just use theirs. I'll just like buy all my albums and then use their computer to burn the CDs, and then I got everything, you know? I'm not the most reliable source on what music is good or not. I really do like cinematic, big songs. And I also like rap, but I tend to like the more cinematic rap beats and stuff. Like, you know, I think Kendrick Lamar is like really great, but his beat selection is just not my favorite, you know? They're good and everything, but it's not, I like the bigger feel. And so The Fall is pretty good. It's my favorite album ever, actually. The Fall by Tommy Prophet. I feel like you do have to listen, if you really want the best experience, you have to listen to it front to back. You don't skip around. That's how you really get it. Oh, I can't do that. Crazy. Like, I remember in, whenever I just started high school, it was COVID, okay? which is not a very good way to start high school, but anyways, I remember being so sad that you know the like, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, that meme that was going around at the time? So I listened to like a 1 hour loop of that while doing my math homework, okay? I needed something to like keep my brain going, so I was like, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, and then it's like crazy, okay? And so I basically heard the same 7 seconds, maybe 5 seconds, over and over again for like 45 minutes while I was doing my math homework. That's like how I got through it, okay? There might be a reason why I played yo-yo so much instead of getting a job. We don't like jobs, no. We love jobs, you know, they're helping keeping us employed, and you know, if people have nothing to do, they get kind of sad. And so having something to do is also great, but you know, what I like doing is playing yo-yo, okay? Remember what I told you about my way to get to memorize your times tables? Remember that. If no one knows that you're counting on your fingers, they can't take away it, you know? It's be like, no, I knew it, it just took me a moment. Because I can do that all in like 3 seconds, you know? So, remember that, yeah. Am I being a bad example for telling people that to like not follow the rules? That's crazy. Wait. Yeah, there we go. I did it. Subscribe to yoyomaster Zach for more content like this. Oh! Okay, wait. We're going again for this trick, okay? I can't land it, like, ever. Nope. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Hello there. Yeah, I just didn't tell anyone that until I got out of high school. I didn't tell anyone that I didn't count my fingers. I already knew all the addition stuff, but I multiply on my fingers, okay? Multiplication is just harder to remember, you know? Yo, how long has this been going on for? I've been streaming for almost 14 minutes. And that 14 minutes, I've talked about how I bought a car. It's a convertible, which is crazy because I want to keep the roof on the car. Why does the roof come off? Okay, it's crazy. What is the purpose? What could this ever be for? Okay? I want to keep the roof on the car, but the roof can come off, okay? And so, I need to figure out what albums I'm putting on a CD, okay? I need to figure it out because I learned that my car can play MP3s. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, it does. What was that one quote? Time flies, but turkeys don't. Yeah. So anyways, I need to figure out what songs I'm putting on it. I don't really plan on putting songs, I plan on putting albums, because an album is so good in the car. Like you don't need to listen to one song. One song, that's boring. Listening to, like, you know, a good spread, like, music that's meant to go together. That's what's there. And so, I mean, I can put some of my favorite songs, some of my favorite albums, but some of my favorite albums are just not right for the car. Like, I love The Search. The Search, one of my favorite albums ever, okay? But it's so depressing. It's not meant for the car. Wait, can I actually get out of this? Yep, did it. Yeah. Yeah. Mostly because that's saying you don't look at the time. So true, though. I don't know. I need to fix the clock on the car because it's off, okay? This is utmost priority. No, it's not. But, like, okay, why? Okay. I need the clock to be right, okay? You can't just be like, oh yeah, we're 20 minutes off. Yeah, that's 20 minutes. That's crazy. If I'm 1 minute late, I start planning my funeral, okay? I always need to arrive early. Because early is on time, and on time is late. And late is very late. The job, I recently started my application for Bass Pro. And one of the things that they said is that they really care about people being on time and stuff. Like, time really matters. And so I'm excited, I get to, like, finally be around people that show up on time. It seems like a good idea. So yeah, very much a priority to have my car be on time. I've been thinking about Bass Pro. Just seems like a cool place to work. Okay, you got the water lizards that are called fish, and then you got like the dead animals, and then you got the other dead animals, and then you got the people that are just like, I just want to go hunting, okay? And I was like, sure, okay. Here's where the pow things are, and then you go like, okay, yeah. And it's been like years. It's been years since I've been in a Bass Pro shop. I've got a family member. That works there. I don't know their last name. I need them for the referral part. And so I need to ask someone, what's their last name? Okay, do they actually have hunting stuff there? I think they do. I think they got hunting stuff. Right? I've never gone hunting. I know it's crazy. I've gone fishing. But like, when you live in a country where I lived in like one of the biggest cities in the world for a while, so we're talking about like, yeah, there's no way you're gonna have a hunting stuff there. I just wanna play yo-yo. Wait, what if I get hired to be a yo-yo performer at Bass Pro Shop? Wait, that's my dream job now, yo-yo performer at Bass Pro. It's a good thing that I put national yo-yo champion on my resume. Okay. I'm just, like, I needed something that's just like, my resume is pretty boring, and so I wanted something that really stands out so that they actually think about me. And so national yo-yo champion seems like, the best route. It's like I barely talk about. It's like if someone just like casually says they went to Harvard. Like, that doesn't feel the same as like someone just saying, I went to Harvard, you should hire me because I went to Harvard. Like, you just kind of brush off. If it's just like slightly there, it's more interesting. Okay? That's what I'm thinking, okay? Yo-yo performer in Bass Pro. We need this. That's what we got. That's what's going on, you know? I get to perform for the fish. Then I get season passes to the zoo, okay? And then I get to see the penguins like every other day. I mean, they don't have I don't know where the nearest zoo is, but like, I apply, I get the job. That's the plan, What do you think? Do you think I'm getting the job? Do you go to college, or are you in college? I'm not searching for a college, I'm looking for a technical school. So I want to become an electrician. I've also considered going and working on HVAC. I don't know about that. If I did the HVAC stuff, I would probably be in Missouri, but I would be on the like west side of Missouri, so I wouldn't be like near most of the people that I know. I would be around a few people that I know, but yeah. And if I become an electrician, I can kind of just find a job anywhere. That's how it is. Or you can become a professional yo-yo player and go for being the best. Look, that sounds like a great job and everything, but being the best doesn't mean that it pays you, okay? Do you want me to tell you what I received for winning the Thailand National Yo-Yo Contest? This trophy, this yo-yo, and then a different yo-yo that's in a different room. That's what I got. No money, none of that. National champion gets practically nothing. Which, okay, fine. The yo-yo, super good and everything. Not really super good. It's kind of expensive for what it is, but... And the trophy's great and everything. But at the same time, you don't get paid for doing nothing. And the thing is, I can become the best while working at Bass Pro, okay? If I'm yo-yoing 8 hours a day, that is 8 hours of practice. More practice is better. Oh, I love that trick. Wait, can I do like that? No? Oh wait, I guess I could. I need to figure something out there. That would be fun. My grandma does not listen to this. I live in a house with my parents. I don't live with my grandparents. I don't think they know that I go live. I just don't want them to randomly, I don't want them to randomly go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna comment and then comment their social security number. Do I play Roblox? No. Also, that's not sentence correct. Are you play Roblox? We care about grammar in this chat, cause is, well, good. Yeah. Woo! How old are you? I am 19 years old, practically ancient, according to high schoolers. Man, am I old? Am I an unk now? Is that what the kids are calling me? If so, that's crazy. Wait, I got this. Yeah, let's go. This stream isn't doing very well. I think it really might be the kneecaps, okay? The streams where I started wearing shorts and so you can see my knees, those did better. I need a haircut, yes, I do, but I don't want to buy a haircut. Uh, I love that my mods are now banning criticism of me. This is a very good move for me to like take over and become a dictator. He can wear whatever haircut he wants. I mean, I had nothing wrong with the comment, but like, can I ask you a question? That was a question. You can ask me another question though. Limited time sale, buy one get one free. You know, that's the way that we work around here. Question for everyone. It's rude. Yes, it may be rude, but that doesn't mean you can't just like ignore them. Like, there's no rule about being being rude. Like, there's like rules against like being crazy, mean, and abusive. But like, in this chat, I mean, I don't really care. In some way, like, we need to be able to challenge authority, or else authority takes over. You know, in a bad way. Don't matter. It's not the. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Is it normal for a boy to have long hair? I mean, throughout history and like now, I mean, like, hairstyles change so much culture to culture. Like, now we're in a very weird system where, like, for so long it was just, you know, segmented by geographical location. Now there's the internet, and so everyone is everywhere. And so, you know, if we talk about America like a few years ago, not that common. If we talk about now, I mean, it's really common. But if you go to other places, not so much. Wait, what is this? No, that's not a very good mount. It's gonna be very inconsistent. Yeah. So. Yeah, you go through our history, there's a lot of different cultures, you know? So. Wait. Oh, yeah. How do we do this? Wait, we pull it up around like that. I spin in a lot of circles. You might have noticed from my other streams. Comparatively to other people, they're just like, what if I do the trick but harder? I'm just like, what if I did the trick, but I spun in a circle for no reason? It's crazy. Whenever other people spin, it's for a reason. For me, I just like spinning, you know? Wait, okay. I got this. Oh. Ow. Endoplasmic reticulum. Wait, I got this, I got this. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Did you die? No. Okay, wait. I'm doing this wrong. I'm really doing this wrong. This will probably be a shorter stream than usual. I need to, like, go find more jobs. Maybe I should work for Apple. Design the iYoyo. Okay? Thinking about the first ever smart yo-yo. It starts off really good, and then Apple just makes it bad because that's what they typically do. But I'll be there for the good part, don't worry. We'll develop the iYoyo. Wait, iYoyo already exists, that's a company. The Apple Yo-Yo. Think about the Apple Yo-Yo. I'm gonna Don't worry, tomorrow I'll probably have gone to like the places to do the things about my car that I need to do. I'll have to decide on the custom license plate or not. I'll figure out what music I'm getting probably. So I get to talk to you guys about that. The Penguin Yo-Yo Gang. I needed to like start remembering Penguin Yo-Yo Gang earlier in the stream because I keep on forgetting and then I just call you chat and that's so boring. We're the Penguin Yo-Yo Gang. Was this a pretty calm stream? Yeah, tomorrow I might have to be back in the shorts because apparently at this point it just depends on how much of my knees I show that change how much people watch. I should stream from my car. How do I yo-yo in a car, okay? That's the biggest problem. Okay, it looks cool. I'm thinking, okay, first of all, I need to scratch off the person's phone number because they put their phone number on the windshield. So that way, they can sell it. I took off the price for it, but it still is, you know, it still is there because I couldn't just scrape that off easily. So, yeah, I just don't want to do streams where I don't play yo-yo, okay? I would be willing to do streams where I do other things that revolve around yo-yo, like watch yo-yo videos, like reactions, or maybe like making animations of yo-yo, but like, they have to revolve around yo-yo. Like, how does my car revolve around yo-yo? The only thing it does is help me get to my job, which helps me buy yo-yo. And so I don't see how we can really live stream my journey to my job, which I don't have yet. It's like a 5-minute, like the job which I'm looking at is like a 5-minute drive away. We don't stream for 5 minutes. And also I feel like it's dangerous to stream while driving. Because I gotta read, like I can't just not read the chat. I guess I do that sometimes, but like, there's a reason why people watch live. Oh, wait. Oh. I don't think anyone really watches my videos not live. My live streams, like, what's the point? Sit in my car and just talk to people. You know, I've realized in my life that I find it easier to talk to people if I'm playing yo-yo. Because I don't know how to talk to people. I just kind of yo-yo and then be like, yeah, hello, I play yo-yo, you might have noticed, national champion, and then we got somewhere. Whereas like, I'm just like, oh, hello, my favorite negative number is -1. I think, and so, I just don't know how to like communicate without yo-yo, you know? Maybe I need to talk to like a therapist about this, not a therapist, a psychiatrist or something, and be like, hey, how do I talk to people? I mean, I got stories to tell. But the one thing that I know will happen is that I'll end the stream now. I'm sorry. You left me with no choice. I have to end the stream. So, hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you come back for the next one. You just got here. Too bad. Bye.